morning, Leo. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. Everything you do here helps this channel grow and is greatly, greatly appreciated. So this is your tarot forecast for July 2022. I want to thank you for being open to the energy and the guidance of this reading. We are going to start off with the energy oracle to see what your energy is for the month of July. We are going to go into the Angel Tarot, and then we are going to use the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. So we're going to move the Angel and the Oracle cards aside. We are going to shuffle the Energy Oracle one time. We are going to cut the deck, and we have a journey happening here in the month of July. And you're going to have to dig deep for strength and power to make it through this journey. Now, is it a physical journey? Is it an emotional journey? Is it a spiritual journey? Whatever journey this is all about you stepping into your power, you taking your power back, you connecting and grounding with your angels, your ancestors, your guides, your higher self, you focusing on bettering yourself and fighting, that ego, and fighting that side of you that tries to control the outcome of every situation. So this is a time of surrendering. This is a time of giving in to resistance. This is a time of allowing yourself to take back your personal power and your strength, and connecting to the divine and asking Archangel Michael for assistance whenever things get to be too dramatic or chaotic for you during this journey. So I'm kind of curious to see what this journey is about. So let's see. Here we go. So there's a little anxiety wrapped around the journey, which is most likely why you are being guided to call on the assistance or help of your higher self, Archangel Michael, your ancestors, your angels, whatever spiritual deity, god or goddess that you deal with. There's a lot of passion here, and there's a lot of desire here. The problem is that when we get into the mindset of anxiety or uncertainty, it then leads us into a mindset of depression. Then it leads us into a mindset of backing away from the journey that we are being guided to go on via our higher self or our guides, guardians, angels, gods, goddesses. So instead of going down that rabbit hole of anxiety or depression or uncertainty or chaos, when this time comes to surrender to this journey, calling upon Archangel Michael, grounding yourself, stepping into your intuition, stepping into your personal power, calling on your angels and guides to help you through this time, and finding strength within yourself to be able to move forward. So let us see. Let us see. Ooh. So 2 cards fell out. We have the Unity card, which is number 5. So this is traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seeking out mentors and like-minded friends. So I feel this is all about connecting with people who resonate with you, connecting with people on a spiritual level, connecting with people who understand the anxiety of going on this spiritual journey or on this emotional journey or on this physical journey. And understanding that this journey can be the end of a difficult time and situation in your life. You're also being guided to embrace change. And perhaps it's that change that is causing you the anxiety, that change of releasing and letting go of what no longer serves its purpose in your life, or what's no longer conducive to your happiness, what's no longer conducive to your growth. Sometimes things happen in our life that we really have to move away from in order to see the true version of ourselves. The Ten of Air is also recovering from addictions or uncertainties and addictions, uncertainties, mental I want to say mental uncertainty. So getting in that mindset of self-sabotage, of always thinking that things will never change, because you have the three of fire here, and this is all about abundance and things looking good and having patience and making long-term plans and really celebrating this journey and this difference that you're making in your life for you, for yourself, for your family. We have the Six of Fire, and the Six of Fire is victory. People seeing you, I mean, really seeing you, seeing how passionate you are about making this change in your life, and really celebrating your victory, celebrating your passion, celebrating your your desire to make a change in your life, really recognizing your struggle and recognizing the struggle that you had to go through to make it from where you were to where you are and everything in between. So you should really be congratulating yourself at this moment. And even though this change, this journey has been a struggle for you, this is a time of celebration and congratulations to you for seeing the problem, understanding that something has to be done, and then making the move to complete this journey or to start on this journey. There's balance, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation, and compromise. Wait for the perfect time. So I think you're being guided to take it slow here. Sometimes when we jump into this journey or making this change, we have this knee-jerk reaction that it has to be done, bam, quick. It has to be done right now. It has to, we have to get it all done. We have to, go to spiritual counseling or go to emotional counseling or go to rehab or leave this situation because it isn't resonating with us at this time, or do this or do this or do this or do this, and we want to do it fast and we want to do it now because we think that if we do it fast and we do it now, then change will happen quickly and everything will be fine. But if we're going balls to the wall with it and we are forcing this change to happen before the time is ready, because you have to heal first, you have to associate the problem, you have to find the problem, you have to put a name to the problem, work through the problem, heal from the problem, and then divine timing takes over, and then you're able to just walk through, right? And then people recognize that you recognize that this is all about working on self. This is all about healing self. This is all about divine timing. This is all about making plans for your future that has nothing to do with the anxiety or the addiction or the unhealthy relationships and unhealthy ego attachments. This is all about you. And then we have the Nine of Fire, which is not giving up, not giving up, protecting what you've created, protecting what you have fought for, protecting your beliefs and how you feel, and protecting yourself on this journey, because there may be people out there who may be, and it's weird that you are bettering yourself. You are bettering yourself for yourself, but there are people out there who are trying to combat that. There are people out there who are trying to argue that. There are people out there who are trying to fight against you bettering yourself. There are people out there who are trying to fight against you getting better, against you healing, against you releasing toxic situations or toxic relationships or toxic emotional situations. You are literally trying to take yourself out of hell and better yourself. And there are people who are fighting against you. Or are you fighting against you? Are you convincing yourself that this isn't going to work, or that this isn't where you need to be, and that perhaps all this hard work that you've put in is for nothing because you don't emotionally feel different, right? You have to want to heal. In order to heal, you have to want to make progress. Do you want to heal? Do you want to make progress? Do you want to go on this journey? Are you doing it for yourself? Are you doing it for somebody else? Is this really where you want to be, or is someone pushing you to be here? Would you rather live in a place of anxiety and depression, or not being in balance and not being seen and recognized for your accomplishments, and not being in a place of abundance and prosperity and passion and creativity? Would you just rather be complacent and left alone? So I guess that is kind of up to you. So your first chakra card is grief. And grief, of course, we know is about loss. And perhaps you're feeling that if you go through this change, that there'll be parts of you that you'll lose, or you'll lose people who have been a part of your life for quite some time, because they associate with who you are and what you give them, right? And instead of wanting you to get better and wanting you to change, they are the people who are enabling you to continue with the unhealthy mindset, or the unhealthy relationships, or the unhealthy habits. So here's the balance card again. Needing balance in your life. There are people who are around you who don't recognize that you need to heal from past relationships, past situations, past environments, toxicity, addiction, unhealthy habits, unhealthy, I said unhealthy relationships. There are people who don't feel that you need to heal from any of that. So they are not on your side. They are not wanting you to bring your life into balance with recovering from the grief that you feel, obtaining the key to knowledge, obtaining what you need to obtain to heal yourself and to make yourself better. Because once you do that, you're stepping into a time of joy and abundance, right? And you're stepping into a time of bettering yourself. You're stepping into a time of creating this beautiful life for yourself. And those who have been taking advantage of you, those who have been taking advantage of your grief, those who have been taking advantage of your pain, your feelings of unworthiness, your addiction, your mental instability, your uncertainty, your undecisiveness. Those who have been taking advantage of that don't want to see you heal and get better. They want to keep you in a low vibration of grief and uncertainty and chaos, so they can continue to take advantage of you and your pain, right? But this is a time of recovery for you. This is a time of obtaining knowledge on how to recover from that grief and bring balance and joy back into your life. So step out of this time of lack, step out of this time of grief, step out of this time of uncertainty. Step away from the people who use you, step away from this toxicity, step away from this undecisiveness, step away from this anxiety, step away from these toxic relationships or friendships or situations, and step into a time of recovery, into a time of healing. And grief is okay. Grief is all right when you're healing, when you're recovering. It's something that you have to go through. I also want to say that there are loved ones with you, hands on your shoulder, guiding you through this time. Be open to the guidance that is being presented to you. Be open to the abundance and the joy around you, and be open to this journey that is being presented to you. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. Know that you are divinely guided and loved. And until next time, take care of you. Bye.